Hello, good morning from Scotland. This is Monday. Happy Monday. La 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 Mondays. This is Patch. He's my dog. He's a Papillon. He's 13 years old. He loves to sniff and pee. And he loves to snooze a lot and also run around. Yeah, I'd like to share some updates, a little bit about the weekend and what's coming up this week. Let me bravely put my face on camera. It's Monday morning John face. Yeah, it's been a really beautiful weekend. Friday we took, I'm sure you won't see Patch peeing. On Friday we took our daughter back up to university, and it's really lovely. She was so excited to go back, and we got to see her friends. And I must admit, I never noticed from her university accommodation that she has an incredible view from the kitchen area, like a shared kitchen area. So that was really wonderful to take her back. And then we went camping. It's been so long since we're camping, and in part because we'd had the house renovations going on, and also with the four of us at home plus Patch, our van sleeps three, and not all the places that we wanted to go were suitable to take the caravan as well. So anywho, it was just amazing to go out. We stayed just on the edge, like the south side of Edinburgh, and we went out for a lovely meal. And it's quite funny because it's just a wee kind of retail park, so it had like a couple of restaurants and some shops and stuff. And we stayed in the car park there overnight, and you'd expect it to be quite busy, but it really wasn't. In fact, it's very, very quiet, even though we're right next to the A1, which is the main road that connects Edinburgh to London. I think it's the oldest road in the country. And after that we headed back, and I spent a long time cleaning the van, cleaning the camper van. And then Saturday we really took the rest of the day easy, except I was also completing my case study 1 for Swedish massage, which is fantastic. And I also had this like epiphany this morning. I don't know why I didn't consider doing this before, but in the mornings I can, when you're running, you can do things mentally, right? And I thought, I'll just test myself while I'm running to see if I remember the 60 or so different massage moves for Swedish massage. And it's like, I just remembered them all. It was, I think, perfectly, well, maybe except for the tummy massage, which I've done less of, but I kind of have a rough idea of what those are. And it's like, wow, this is incredible. So that was really cool. Maybe I'll create a wee video, and that guy waving was Graham. Hello, Graham. And yeah, it was really good fun. Come on, Patch. You know that sense of achievement and accomplishment that only you can give yourself, and it's really funny, right? I wish we knew that when we were kids. There's no point in going to others and saying, hey, I did a thing, I lifted my pinky really high. That's your small finger, by the way. Just in case you're wondering if it's a different body part. So that was really cool. And yeah, so Saturday evening took it easy, and then Sunday we had a later start, and after having a warm bath, went and recorded I Ask Aliens Your Questions. And I must admit, I'm really, really loving that series. So thank you so much for that experience. Let's head into the woods, Patch. Let's do it. Let's be brave. And just answering all these questions that you guys come up with is just, I probably shouldn't be doing this in white shoes, but anywho, yeah, just answering all your questions is such a lovely experience, because the answers blow my mind, and it's a really funny experience doing it. When I'm channeling, part of my consciousness is like, oh, I already know this, And then as I'm listening to myself, I'm like, oh, I don't know this. I'm like, John, I am saying words that I didn't know the answers to, and I'm learning. And it happens in client sessions too, and it's quite funny because I'll say something like I'll, ask a spirit guide, or I'll ask an archangel or source. In fact, last night's client session, I was talking quite a lot with source, and which is always a lovely experience. And yeah, it was really, really fascinating because I just keep stopping and going, I didn't know that. That's so cool. I'm going to have to reflect on that, or that's something for me to integrate and reflect on. And on Sunday morning, I also got to set up my projector, and it's this projector and a big screen, and I'm running training tomorrow night at Naked Revive. So this is training on how to receive your dream life and business, and that's just, it's a lot of fun. Like, I wanted to buy a projector because I really wanted people to have something to look at and to focus their attention, and yet I didn't want to have to print off loads of things. And I know technology is barely good for the environment, but I just don't like the idea of burning of knocking down trees and printing out every time I run a course. So I wanted to do something more sustainable. And I also bought this big bag. I'm sure I'll have to get some funny photos of me. It's like a big, I think it's actually like a military style big black bag, and the idea is that I put all my towels and lotions and oils for reflexology and massage, and I managed to squeeze in my projector and stuff into there, so that's really cool. Someone's been digging. Hello tree. Let's stop a moment and appreciate this beautiful nature. Hello, say hello to you. And yeah, tomorrow is an epic day. So tomorrow, actually today's an epic day. Today I have shortly, in about half an hour, or 30 minutes time, I have a client session. So excited for that. So that's my first, well, not the first one of the week if you count last night's. So yeah, I have one a client session at 10 and my time, and then I have one at 3 o'clock, and in between I have some admin to do, and to send out my weekly newsletter, and maybe, depending on how I'm feeling, I might have a cat nap, because that would be a really lovely thing to do. It's an intense few days of work, so I wanted to, just keep an eye on that, keep an eye on my health levels. So then 3 p.m. client session, and then 4:30 we have Viviane and Natasha Rocha, so we're going live together, which will be a lot of fun. And then after that, I've got the Higher Self Intermediate training till about 10 p.m. UK time. And the good thing is that the way that we run the course is that if we're too tired, because there's 3 of us from the UK, and doing it to 10 p.m. at night is pretty late. If it's just too late, we'll just do it. We'll just finish early. Come on, Petch. Come on, buddy. And then tomorrow I have an online session in the morning. It might be a hidden witch wound session, and that's it. So I'm doing that Naked Revive. Then I have a not a clinical reflexology, a psychic reflexology session, which I'm excited about. So I'll change the room setup from an online session to psychic reflexology, and then I'll swap it back to an online session. Come on, buddy. And then, because I do want, I think it's 4 till, is it 5 till 6? Or 4:30 to 6? One of the two. And then from 6 to 7 p.m. I'm going to set up the yoga room for trainings to get my projector set up and stuff. So I was really happy to get all that set up and running on yesterday, so I'm not mucking around late tonight or anything. And in fact, I already have my van packed for tomorrow because I feel like it's like you can give, when you prepare like that, you're giving a gift to your future self. You're saying, hey, remember, you don't need to like panic. You don't have loads of things to do. You're already prepared. And yeah, then the training will go on, I think it's about 9:30, maybe get home about 10. And then Wednesday, I've been buying, investing a huge amount of money. Now that I finished my studio, that's another thing I did. I finished that over the weekend. Now I'm going to go on and do a similar setup in my office. And the idea is in the morning, I'll be able to do client sessions in my office, which is up in the house. And then when my family gets home, for afternoon and evening sessions, I'll do those in my studio. The downside is, or just financially, I just need to invest, and have invested hundreds of pounds in a setup for the office. And even though January so far has been a quieter month, you might remember that. Was it September last year? It's like, oh, it's a quieter month, I must invest. And it's a really beautiful reaction, right? It's like you feel much more abundant when you do these things. And then Wednesday, we're doing the mindful leadership podcast, Natasha. I have a client session in the afternoon, and then I'm back on with Linda G. So you'll see me on her channel Lightly Live on Wednesday. So excited about that. So that's just up to Wednesday. It will be an exciting week. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well, and sending so much love. Take care.